Hello everybody, welcome back and welcome to those of you that are new to my channel. My name is CC and here I do cash stuffing, organization and planning. Let's see, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm a couple of weeks behind, so if you see I have two different piles of money, it's because I have this one, which is from the last week of May, which would have been the 5th week of May for me. And then this one, which is for the 1st week of June. And I'm gonna combine them in this video because I didn't get to do a video last week and I didn't even put the money away. I just held on to it because I thought I was gonna have time to make a video, but I didn't. So this is what I'm gonna do in this video. Hopefully I don't have it too mixed up. Originally the two amounts included rent and groceries and gas, but I've had to pull those numbers as the week sort of went on. And for example, we pulled rent today because today is the 1st of June. So we pulled rent today from both piles and we went and we got that, and we're gonna pay for that shortly. And we also pulled gas from this pile today, and you'll see I have my list for both weeks and I crossed out all the things that I ended up having to pull for various reasons. I have also a little bit of money left over in my wallet that I'm going to use for savings, but that's not in this pile just yet. So I'm gonna get started. This is the one we're doing first. I'm gonna push these a little bit. Let's do this. This week I'm not gonna stuff rent because I pulled them from the piles and we paid for that already. So we're gonna skip rent this week and we're going to, I'm gonna have to go back and forth on both of these. Hopefully I don't get too mixed up. And let's see. So for last week, I have 24 for electric. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for this week, I have also 24. So 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I didn't want to have to redo the list and combine it. I would have just, I didn't want to do that. I just left it like this. So in total, I'm gonna add 48 to the electric for the 2 weeks. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80 plus 48. That's $128 that we have set aside for our electric bill. Okay, internet is getting 15 on both weeks. 10, 15, and then 10, 15. So that's a total of $30 added to 30 that we have here already. So that's 60 in total. I'm hoping not to have a super long video because it's 2 cash stuffings in one. 30 last week for cell phones and 18 this week. Let's see, so 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 18, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 56, and then 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. So let's see. 76 plus 38 plus 18 equals 132. That should be the number that I have. This past couple of weeks has been really weird for me and my family. A lot of stuff happened. I finished nursing school. I went to my pinning ceremony. I went to commencement, graduation. And then my oldest son graduated middle school. And it's a lot of stuff. So that kind of threw off the whole planning part of this and the whole cash stuffing part of our life. Like, we still saved it, we just didn't put it away. So I should have 132 here. Hold on, my fingers are not gonna cooperate. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, so it's 120. And this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 132 is the total now. So next week I should be back on track. I have a video that I recorded from week 4 of May that I haven't uploaded just yet. I think I put up a short for that amount. I just haven't put up the video. I just have to go through and edit if it needs, to see if it needs edits. Let's see, next is student loan, and we're restarting because in the last video I did an unstuffing, I think, of student loan and personal loan. So we're restarting both of those. So student loan gets 12 here and 12 on the current week. So 12 for last week, and then 12 for the current week. That's $22. And that's the only amount that it's gonna have in it for now. So like I was saying, I finished nursing school and currently just studying to take the NCLEX. And I'm scheduled this week to take it. I know I'm gonna pass. I try not to say, hopefully I pass. No, I try not to say those things. I like speak it into existence and just say, yes, I'm gonna pass. Because I worked hard and I studied a lot and I learned a lot. So I know that I'm gonna pass. So moving on to personal loan. 150 for last week and 150 for this week, except that in this week I need to do 50s, 20, 40, and 150. And then in the current week I need to do, oh no, slow down, 100 and 50. Okay, so in total it's 300 for personal, no, yeah, personal loan. And let's see, 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300. And I've also been sick. I'm way better now, but the last weekend, the weekend that I should have made this video, I was so sick. And that came out of nowhere. It was just like, why am I sick? I think one of my kids brought something home from school during the last week of school. So here we are, right? Okay, so here, let's see. Going back to the previous week, I crossed off dental insurance and health insurance because those came out of our checking account yesterday on the last day of the month, and we just needed to like unstuff it and basically pay ourselves back for it. So on this side I'm not going to do health and dental, but on this side I am going to do health and dental. So dental gets $7, which is the usual amount of $7, and that's all it's going to have for now. And let's see, my kids are upstairs being noisy. I hope it's not gonna show up on the video. Let's see, I said health insurance this week is 21. Usually we do more, but we're gonna be able to split it amongst 5 weeks for health insurance. Let's see, $21. So 20 and then 1. And then meds and vitamins, nothing this week. This is my son's little savings. So my son just finished middle school and he's moving into high school. And I'm trying to teach him to have better spending habits, because typically what he does when he gets any money, like any kid, right, they just spend all of it. But since he's going into high school and I mean, in 4 years, he's gonna be an adult, I want him to have better spending habits, and I want him to learn how to save. So he got money for graduation last week, and I told him, hey, you know, whatever money you get, you need to start saving 30%. So if you get money for Christmas, you save 30%. For your birthday, you save 30%. Or any random money that your grandparents might give you, because you know how grandparents are, they give you 20s here and there. You need to save 30% of that money. And I told him, like, when you graduate, I'll just give you your money and you decide what you want to do with it. But as of now, anything that he gets, he's gonna start saving 30%. And here he has a little bit of money saved already from what he got for graduation. So I'm done with this binder. And I'm gonna move on to the black binder, which is our long-term savings. Let me make sure my camera's still recording. Okay, we're at 12 minutes. It should be fine. I'm clearing my throat a lot. I know it's kind of gross, but I'm still recovering from being sick. Okay, so for those of you that are new, this is our emergency fund. We have $1,000 here, set aside for an emergency. And this is coming up is our auto registration. In this one envelope, we're saving for two auto registrations, one for our first vehicle and then the other one for our second vehicle, and we just combine it together. And we're gonna be done saving for one vehicle first, which is the one that comes up in August, and then we'll be done saving for the second vehicle in September. And as soon as we make those payments on the registration, I've decided that we're just gonna start again to save for the next year. This time around, we save $21 for the first vehicle and $13 for the second vehicle, and that's on a weekly basis. And that's only because we started late on this. I thought of doing this way later. That was not that long ago, a few weeks ago, I started doing this. And I figured out how many weeks we had until those dates, and I divided it by the total that I'm estimating it's gonna be, which in California is a lot of money. Last year, I think we paid $300 or $400 for one of the registrations, and on another one it was close to $300 also, $200 to $300. I don't remember the exact number right now, but I did the math previously, and that's why I have 21 and 13. So that's what I'm gonna do next. So $21 here for the first registration, and then $13 for the second registration. I've heard in some states you guys pay like, I don't know, $50 for your registration. And then in a lot of states you might not pay anything, or you might pay maybe every 2 or 3 or 4 years, which is pretty cool. We pay every year. So that's the perks of living in California. Yeah, right. Okay, 21 on this side. And then 13. 1, 2, 3. 20, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $68. on top of 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102. So let me see, my calculator off to the side. 102 plus, I already forgot how much this is. Oh my god. 20, 40, 60. No, 20, 40, 50, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 5, 6, 7, 8, 68. So 170 now we have saved for our auto registrations. And all these ones. My husband, we were doing the numbers on this one today, and he's like, why are they such weird numbers? And I'm like, listen, like, they're weird numbers, but it works. Like for health insurance, it's like 21, and dental, it's like 7. And I'm just like, it works out. Like, we save, and we always have a few pennies extra, like 50 cents extra or like 75 cents extra, and it stays in the bank account. But yeah, I'm just like, hey, just trust the process. It's helping. Auto registration is done. Let's see, auto insurance gets $32 a week. So 20, 30, 1, 2, 20, 30, 1, and 2. That's $64. Okay, same with auto insurance, right? We save on a weekly basis because we pay every 6 months. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. 96 plus, what did I say, 64? $160. That really works for us, paying every 6 months. And I feel like we have more control of our money that way. Because then we're just, instead of saying like multiple transactions a week coming out of our bank account, we just pull out the money ourselves, split it into the envelopes, and pay those bills when they come. It just works out better for us. And it's teaching us more about, I feel like we've learned how to be more, what's the word? We're learning more to have delayed gratification in a sense, because we're not instantly spending on things. And our spending habits have drastically changed since we started budgeting, since we started doing cash envelopes, and since we started saving and doing yearly or like twice a year transactions for certain things. It's much better. We started budgeting for the first time a year ago. I want to say it was June, July of last year. We started the budgeting, and we started off by, I was listening to Dave Ramsey, and I had heard of Dave Ramsey years ago, like 2012. I talked to my husband about it, and the whole purchasing a home without a credit score, and like a lot of things that Ramsey talks about. And for whatever reason back then, like, he wasn't into it, and it took a while for my husband to like come and join and understand this method. And he agrees with me, and we agree on a lot of things, which is great. And I remember, I think I told him that I wanted us to figure out our finances and have better personal finances, because I am going to become a nurse, right? And with the nurse income, it's going to double our income. And I don't want to have that extra income and this just waste it away, or have like lifestyle inflation, or like just lifestyle creep, right? Whatever they call it. I want us to be able to pay off our debt and start saving as soon as we can to purchase a home. This little spiel about us, right? So auto insurance is done. Auto maintenance last week was $5. Okay, and then auto maintenance this week is $20. So $25 on top of 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay, so that's what, $110? 85 plus 25, yes, 110. We might pull from this envelope this week. We might pull this one and combine it with some other envelopes to do some things that my husband wants to work on. So this might happen. It might be pulled out. Jim gets $5. So Jim here gets 5. Love you too. I think I'm gonna have to do ones. I had to give my son change from here, and it's throwing off the numbers. So yeah, it's throwing off the numbers. 20, 40, 50, 20. Yeah, so the numbers are a little bit off. Let me see. I think I'm gonna skip Jim for now on here. And I'm gonna make a start here because something is off on here and I don't know exactly what it is because I know I made change for my son. So Jim will come back to. Let's see. I'll do Jim on this side though. So Jim, $5. $5, and then we have 20 now. Let's see. Antivirus gets $3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So $6. And we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. Okay. Shoes we're gonna skip, and then we're gonna skip clothes, and we're going into back to school. Last week, back to school was 50, so 20, 40, 50. And then this week, back to school gets 50. So we're adding $100 to back to school. Oh, I have to finish the tracker. Okay, so we have 20, no, 20, 100, 200, 25. So 225 plus 100 equals 325. So 325, each one of these is 20. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So I need to fill in five more. Okay. One more. I might just split this into 4s because maybe that'll remind me that I can do 5s. Okay. So travel is gonna get $10 from last week and $10 from this week. So travel now has $40. Christmas last week got $22. 21, 2. Whoa, 2. And then $22 this week. Okay, that's $42. Okay. Wow, I didn't even organize it. Oh, wait, no, I did. Okay. So it currently has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68 plus $44 equals $112. Okay. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have to get change because here I have 37 for home and 5 for the gym. So 37 plus 5 is $42, which I have 42, but I don't have the right denominations. So that being said, I think I might be able to fix that from one of these. Virus gym, maybe. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, and that's gonna help us out. So then I'm gonna be able to put the 5 from last week into here. Okay, that's done. Now I'm officially done with this one. It's getting thick. I'm gonna have to do a condensing of this one. Maybe I'll be able to do that next week or the week after. And let me come into my wallet. So I'm almost done, guys. Okay. In my wallet, I'm going to do, let's see. We're skipping gas because, like I said, we already pulled from both for gas, so we're skipping gas. But we're gonna do $150 for groceries, and that's this week's groceries. And we're going to do laundry on this side gets 20. And then household is gonna get 37 from last week. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. Perfect. So 37 for household. And then we're skipping haircuts for now, and then personal hygiene gets 10. And then in here I have leftover from last week. Okay, so I'm done with these. Thank goodness. I don't want that to ever happen again. I don't want it to be 2 weeks into one, because that was annoying. Honestly, it was annoying, but it's okay. Let me move these to the side because I no longer need them. And I'm not sure which envelope I'm gonna put this leftover money. It's only like $9. Let me check in my 100 envelope. I haven't put anything in this one for like 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm thinking I could do the number 4. Number 4? Yeah, we'll do the number 4. 2, 3, $4. And I'll be close to having the first row of numbers complete. Okay. Yeah, I just need $19. Then I need the number 9 and the number 10. And I'm not on the timeline for this one. I'm more worried about saving for other things, like our registration for our cars and our auto insurance for our cars. I have $5 left over. I should be able to finish May. Okay, so I'll put it for that one, and it'll be $5. So in May, I should have, let's see, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 36 saved in the month of May that we would have just spent on junk. So that one is done. And I've mentioned it previously, but if you're new, I'll explain it again. With this is my 12-month challenge. I started it in April, and it's not a set amount. We just set aside whatever we can for that week. May had 5 weeks, but I only did 4 weeks, which is fine. So we're gonna move on to June. We could do that in the next weeks. And it could be as low as $1. It doesn't matter. Any number that we can set aside onto these is better than leaving it empty. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.